Okay, it's connecting there. Okay, now it's live. Why did it want to be weird? Okay. Connect. Okay, now that's connected. I am live. It says connected. Okay. All right, now it's connected. Jesus. So difficult. All right. Now that I think I've got everything set up going, I'm going to close this. I don't need to have it open on the side. And let's take a look at what I've got for missions. So something about this looks different. Has it always looked like that? I feel like it hasn't. Bet you there's a picture of it somewhere. Okay, there's the progression one. Yeah, it didn't used to look like that. That's my phone buzzing. Oh no. So, hold on. I'm looking for a picture I know I have posted. Of what it looked like. I feel like something weird is going on here with this thing, and it's gonna bother my brain until I verify. Oh my god, why do I have to be this way? So I can go look here, scrolling up there. Because I remember a long time ago, this whole thing was like all green, and I posted a picture of a pretty green lens thread. And I was trying to, it's gonna bother me to like find a picture. Why do I have to care? What does it matter? Maybe if I do a word search. No, I don't know where. Okay, I just need to get over it. That's a weird, it's a goofy thing for me to get stuck on, but here we are. This just looks very odd to me. I need to do my 5 missions for the night. And Taiki, Opafire, Sippo. Let's see. I guess we work on Wallach. While we're at it, get some voting power points. Do Taiki last. We'll do Open Fire first. Why not? Yeah, let me just run into everything on the way out. Why not? Oh, let me do this. I think I've got this going. I think I got this working. Oh, it blurred. Darn it. Why Streamlabs gotta be stupid. Alright. Spawn. Yay, there's my fishy. Okay. Let me go to Streamlabs because I don't need it to be blurring out the link. Let's see. Cloudbot. So I need this to work. There we go. Okay, so now this should do what I want it to do. Oh, it's on cooldown. This stupid thing. It's this link. There. Okay. That's what I needed to populate. One player ahead of me in queue. We're back to this again? Oh, jeez. Fishy. I wonder if the commands work in the cross chat. Oh, they do. Okay, good. Wait, did I put back all my... Yeah, I put back all my gear. Okay. I did not put back all my skills. I think I'll do... Actually, I think I'll put you here, and I'll keep you here. It's gonna work on some missions. Had a pretty fun day today. Earlier, my guild leader and I were out doing some sand crawling, and we encountered a new... I don't know what, but whatever this last update did, they changed how some of the physics works. because every time he put down that sand crawler, I went flipping and flying and spinning and going every which way besides the way I needed to go. So then it became a game. Land or flip. Here we go. Oh, wait. Put this on the bar. Well, alrighty then. No, you don't. You don't see me at all. I am nothing. I'm nobody. I'm not here. Doopy-doo, doopy-doo. There we go. These 5 missions will get me to level 76 exploration. If I do all 5 of my missions a day, every day, I'll be able to hit 100 exploration by May 26th, I think it was. I'm still of the mind that Funcom should make the Shigawire ability just like a default traversal ability. I don't think very many people actually try to use it in combat as a stun. We just use it for getting around quick. I don't know why we should waste a skill point on that, you know? Just make it like a default thing. Just a thing. Oh, I'm not even tracking the quest. Hold on. Hold on, checking chat. Oh, neat thing. I got a message from one of the admins on my community Discord where they want to add me to a role called the Fremen role. And it's really just because I've been on the community for a while and I try to be, nice and helpful. It doesn't have like responsibilities or anything, but it's nice. It's nice to have the niceness noticed. Oop. Look here. That's how it begins, you think? Now, there's a lot of people that have the Fremen role in the Discord, though. It's not, like, super special. It's just nice. I'm not gonna lie, I was half afraid I had gotten the message, the ticket, because because I sent a message to one of the other admins, not the one that messaged me with the ticket, but to a different admin, because I didn't really like the last like Fremen challenge event. And I know I'm kind of like the odd man out with it, because um I thought we were supposed to, do the whole thing as a group, like as a group. But I kept seeing everybody like finish it solo or like in a duo at different times of the day and days of the week. Some people were just doing it to time themselves to see how fast they could get to the Iroh. And it's like, it didn't really seem like, I don't know, I think I misunderstood the challenge, but certainly not something I can participate in that has such a broad participation window that literally goes the entire week. Because I cannot play from the second the server restarts after whatever update, which is like 6 to 7 a.m., depending on if there's a patch or not. I'm logging in for work at 7 a.m. I'm not able to do that, Come on, get over here. And by the time I could log in, folks were already like 12 plus hours into progression and had parts for making an ornithopter. And I'm just like, how? I didn't get how it was a group thing. It just sort of felt like when you have a bunch of people in a guild that all play at different times and you get stuff together and then that's like regular playing, I don't know. I think I had just a different idea in my head of what the event was. I mean, yeah, that's what I thought it was gonna be. But I most likely just misunderstood the actual, like, intent. Is there not anybody else out here? Okay, you're dead. Really? Because, you know, I was expecting, like, surviving in still suits and traveling from island to island making camps and, but doing it as a group so that, like, we're all, as a unit, crossing into the I road together at the same time. I guess we didn't. I just stopped. I just bowed out of the event after the first day that I played because I could only play like for a couple hours, you know. And they'd already mostly built the first thopter. By the time I logged in for work the next morning, I saw them talking about having like 3 ornithopters and tread wheels and stuff. Like, it was crazy. And it's not like I don't think they got anything, like there was no ill-gotten gains. It was just a massive amount of progression when I was offline, and I didn't feel like a group activity. It felt like a group gathering materials so that individuals could finish the challenge, is what it felt like. So, my point is that I sent my feelings on it to one of the admins, and I thought that the ticket that was opened was related to that, but it was for something else entirely. Get up there.
Identify yourself. Where's the cup?
I know it's denied. Don't gotta tell me. Well, that was your day today, Animal.
Shields up.
Access granted.
Yeah. Sometimes that's all we can ask for, is that it's better than work.
Down the hall.
I've got 1 week, all of next week really, to kind of get whatever I can in order, because then I'm facilitating training until the 29th. Back-to-back trainings. And then it'll be June, and it'll be AE kickoff. I need to put in my time off so I can have a week off in June, because I'm gonna need a brain break. Oh, I didn't even tell you yet. My dad started playing. He just got out of the tutorial earlier, but then he went to bed. But he started playing Doom 2. He's actually, well, I gave him that warning going in that there's no good PvP. But I think he's okay with it. So he knew going in. I gave him a warning like 3 different times that there's no competitive PvP. It's just, if you flag for it, you slap each other, and then that's it. That's like, like the most competitive PvP gets. But, well, I don't know that he really wants to play like that anymore. It's just like reflex wise. So he seemed okay with the idea of not having like really fast paced, you know, murder hobo PvP. But I think he's just looking for a different game to play. He's actually been streaming on Twitch playing Elder Scrolls Skyrim. But he's also beaten the heck out of that game, so he was just looking for something different to play. I don't know really that he's prepared for the whole survival aspect of the game, because he's having a hard time figuring out water and he's apparently died a couple of times already. So the next time he's on and I'm able to be on with him, I'm gonna try and like help him. Let's do Fremen finds and see what queues up. I don't really like doing either of those race thingies. I did get to level 75 exploration though, not dough. Well, let me show you the hat. I unlocked the hat. The front, I think, looks cool. Looks very, very, very like fighter piloty. I don't like the back of it. I don't like the helmet bit of it. I like the front though. I think the front looks cool. Unfortunately, I don't see the front while I'm running, so like brainy, yeah. Oh, by the way, do you see the little fishy on my screen? The little clownfish? If you go here, oh, it's still blurring the stupid link. It's this. The Neo Stream Shop, and you connect your Twitch account. You can set an avatar and actually have it spawn in, and you can do stuff like pizza, like this, and feed it pizza. I need to figure out why Streamlabs is still blocking it, even though I... Link protection preference. It's on the whitelist. Let me look at my commands. Yeah. Maybe I gotta do it without the slash. I'll do it with and without the slash and see if that... Oh no. Activate CloudBot. Okay. It's got a cooldown. But yeah, you can earlier I got a hold on, what did I get? I got a ninja. I got a ninja thingy and I got um what did I get? Oh, I'm getting pinged. Hold on. Is it that ticket again? Oh. Okay. How do I get added to the stream hub? Uh, oh well, I'm not worried about that. But next is, what did I pick? Prim and Fines. Okay. There's even a web like or like a browser application of the NeoStream thing where you can I know I need to come here. Have them like walking around on your screen, however many you want, like little characters. Let's see what other ones did I get? I got Slash, I got Valor. Oh, I got Bow Bow. Let me show you Bow Bow. I got Bow Bow. And then I'll come here and I'll do despawn to put the fishy away. And then I'll do spawn. You do like this, and there's Bow Bow. My little green Bow Bow. So type exclamation point spawn in the chat to make your little dude pop up. You gotta spawn it in first. There you go. There you go. Now, if you get two, apparently, I don't know how well this works, but if you get two fighter Neo stream avatar thingies up on the stream, you can use exclamation point attack and they fight each other. But I haven't seen that. I have a fighter one. It's like a little ninja cat thing. But I haven't been able to get it to fight with anything. Also, apparently some of them also have, like, depending on which ones you get, they get, like, an angry emote or something like that. I don't know. They... Let's see. Hold on, I'm looking at my little guy here. So then I have... Yeah, there's my little slash kitty. It's the fighter. And if there's another fighter I can do attack. I don't know if that'll... Yeah, see? It's trying to attack stuff. Weirdly, I don't know why, like, if I use it on somebody else's stream that has the same, extension, then it doesn't do the attacky thing. Boop. E boop. And it just jumped off and killed itself. Someone's here, really? Oh, I missed. Right in the butt. Oh, that's cute. What is that? Looks like a little kraken. A sea devil. Close enough. I'm trying to figure out what it's. It looks like it's like in the corner.
Someone's here.
Just die. I feel bad that I wasn't streaming earlier, but I kept having to AFK so much. I was out spicing with Miles, the guild leader, and we had like gone AFK to like do dinner and stuff, and we came back to the field we were working on, and somebody was out there compacting, which by itself is fine. Gave us something to do, you know, dodging the worm. But every time he had to put me down, the game physics have gotten weird, and it would just throw me and flip me. At one point, the crawler flipped vacuum side down, and I was just spinning like my vehicle was breakdancing or something. It was absolutely nutty and hilarious. Oh, I missed. And that one. And, oh, too far to the left. Got you. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah. 6. I don't think yours is a combat-y one. I think it's just the combat-y ones. Because they'll have like a little skull and you'll be able to see their... Yeah, see they'll do the... Like mine has like a little skull next to the name because it's a fighter. Ready? Oops. Seven. Go ahead, poke out. Come on. 8. Oh, these bodies despawned already. Meh. I'm probably not going to do that long of a stream tonight just because I started late and I don't know that I can really find anything interesting to do that late into the night. I don't particularly like running the new testing stations, unless I have to do it for a mission. Just because, like, I applaud the people that do it at higher difficulties and get, like, really cool weapons and armor and stuff. I can't. I physically, my hands start to hurt from how twitchy things get past a certain point. I just can't do it. Maybe I'm old. I don't know. Let's see, what do we have here? Simpo. Alright, that'll be my last one of these for this. Wallach. How are we looking on here? I want to try pushing us to first place. Well, that's the thing. The way Funcom designed the overland testing stations is the more people are in your party, not only will the instance scale in difficulty based on the difficulty level you put it at, it will also scale in difficulty and the amount of ads based on the number of people in your party. So duoing is possible, but the way Funcom has designed it, which has been a huge complaint by the community, is these overland testing stations really just encourage solo play, because why would we make doing any dungeon more difficult for ourselves by adding people? They're perfectly possible during duos for the most part, but 3 or 4 people is just not done once you get past like a certain like level 4 or 5, really, just because the sheer amount of ads that will spawn and be unmanageable, especially in dungeons like the fire one, where you get like, I think there's 2 doors where ads will spawn, and if it's just one person, then it's, I think, 1 ad from each door. So just 2, and then you add 2 people, so then you're dealing with 4 ads at a time. 3 people, you got 6 ads, and it just multiplies like that. On top of the boss having more health, the enemies having more health, the receiving more damage, like the mobs doing more damage just because you scaled up the difficulty. So I'm sure we could probably duo stuff, but it's just the design of it has really discouraged group play, unfortunately. That's why you got all these videos out there. Oh, that's a cool looking base. Oh, ad starts in 10 minutes. Well, you probably won't see it, but just fair warning. I'm hoping that they make some proper adjustments soon. I don't know. I'm not as in the know on those things as other players are, especially the ones who are regularly checking out the public test client in the official Discord and actually testing it. I tend to defer to... Oh, crap, 2 melees. I tend to defer to the... I'm not paying attention. Hold on. To the content creators who regularly go and do that stuff. But as of that last developer update, like, their patch 1.4 is going to be, I guess, the DLC content, but not actually released as a DLC. So there were, at least I think, if I'm understanding it correctly, there were people upset that they were paying for a DLC, but chapter 4 is not being released, I don't think, with patch 1.4. And it's not being released as a DLC, it's just a patch. So what's the DLC supposed to be if the DLC is Water Wars? We're not getting Water Wars. There's a melee, okay. Come on, melee. So I don't know. I'm hoping Funcom pays attention to the community. It seemed like they were ignoring a lot of the things that people were saying in the stream chats and such when they were doing that community post, or the community stream, dev stream, whatever it's called. And it's kind of surprising considering, like, yeah, it took them a lot of years to get to a good place with Conan, but they did get to a good place with Conan, so, like, wouldn't that mean that they shouldn't need to repeat the same steps over again to get to the same good place because they already know how to get there? Like, I don't understand. I'm holding out hope because I genuinely have a passion for the lore, the universe, and the game. I don't want to see it flop, but it also makes me concerned if we're technically about to be 4 chapters into the storyline that's being released kind of piecemeal. Here we go, level 76. And I get volume capacity. Next is 5 more inventory slots. That's tomorrow. I want to get to 100 just so I can get more inventory, more sandworm threat reduction, more suspensor power drain reduction. So close, and really not that far away. And then I think I'll work on sabotage. I might work on that next because then I get script bonuses, which I don't really need anymore because I already bought everything that I can with house script. But I get increased lance ride contribution, higher damage on staggered targets. Headshot damage is nice to kind of counteract the fact that I have the skill that I have that reduces headshot damage. Lance ride contribution there again. Bribe cost reduction. Enemy recognition speed is slower so I can sneak up on stuff. I want this hat. I know what it looks like. I've seen people with it in Arakeen, and it's actually pretty neat. And mostly I want to do this for the hat, for this tree, and to get the damage to staggered targets. And then I don't want the hat for any of the other trees, but what do I really... I guess I could do combat just to finish out the skills I'm working on. Just overall increased damage is never bad. I can bring you a chopper. Yeah, are you done with the newbie experience? I can get you added to the guild Discord as well, if you want to. Let's see. Would you want a chopper with thrusters or inventory? Actually, inventory. Okay. Let me put away my stuff. And break down this stuff here. What else do I have in here that's heavy? Oh wait, no. I don't want to keep those in my inventory. Give it back. Give back. Thank you. And put this away. I need to go get some more flower sand while I'm at it. Okay, what else? I don't keep those. I'll keep these. Don't I? I go there. And money. That's fine. Alright. I'll make you a MK4 with inventory. Actually, let me see if I got any spare parts first before I go doing all that. Wee. That's assault pieces. Okay. So we want some scout storage. There. That's assault wings. Assault wings. Assault, assault, assault. Do I not have any scout pieces? No, I got multiple assaults. Okay. What's in here? No, okay. So I have storage. I have storage. I just need to go. I gotta make the rest. I don't have a spare scout. All right. All right. So we need a hull and a chassis and a front and this and 4 of these. Is there anything else you need? Or that you're feeling in a pinch for? Oh, did you want me to add you? In the next zone? Okay. Did you want me to add you to the guild Discord? I didn't know if you actually wanted to join the guild or anything, or just, you know, group up outside of the guild type of thing. Okay. Do you need like a welding torch or anything to put it together? Or stuff to repair or fuel? Need to make more of these. Actually gonna change so I can go compacting afterwards. Made a torch for the bike. A Torch. It has torches? Oh, welding torch. Okay. That makes sense. Yep. I'm over here thinking like fire torch. I don't know. Oops, wrong button. Put this here. I'm not in a group. What do you mean not in a group? Um, hmm? Oh, you mean my Discord? The one I don't even use anymore. I forgot that existed. Okay. All right. Let's party up so I can find you. And I will bring you your chopper. Put it that way. I'll also add you to my base. I know you probably will not be coming up this way anytime soon, but if I'm offline and you're online and you need anything, you're welcome to come fly over to my base and get resources and such. Have you made it across the gap yet, or are you still over in South Haga? Oh, I should have brought my assault. I needed to go compacting and I used the wrong plane. Ugh. You are here somewhere. Oh. Heard the little turret pew-pewing. Do you have inventory space, or do you need to take this somewhere? Do you need to take it back to base? I don't think you can be near a NPC camp when you. Yeah, there you go. Let me actually make sure you can use mine if you need to. I fueled it up for you. Do you want a fuel cell to take with you so you can refuel it as you need? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna fly back and go get my assault so I can go get some flower sand. Okay, now I can go compact some sand. Oh, all these bases that have run out of power, they're starting to deteriorate. It's sad. Alright, let me make sure this base has not run itself out of fuel. We're still good? We're still good. Okay. Oh, somebody already here. Nothing. I need to wait for a storm to reset it, I guess. They cleaned it out. They just left little scrap. I guess the storm hasn't actually hit in this area that much. Well. Huh. Never mind. I might not be able to go get flower sand tonight. Of all times I wished for a storm to pass. Well, what else can I do if I can't get any flower sand? Let me think. Well, it might be too late by the time this resets. I don't know. It's already after 10. I don't know. I don't think I have anything else to do. Besides go back to base and, craft some fuel cells, but that's about it. Let's see, how are we looking? Almost got Baroda. I don't want to do any more missions tonight. It's already late. My brain's getting eepy. I don't know. I wanted a storm to come or something. Is it just not gonna spawn now because I'm waiting for one? Like... Man. Alright, I guess I'll go back to base. Watch, now that I'm on my way back, a storm will spawn. Oh well, that ended up being an uneventful little farming session, but oh well. I gotta go get ready for bed anyways, 'cause it's late. Meh. Yeah, I mean, I guess I can, but like my eyes already feel really tired and I just feel tired and I can't really. Oh, I'm dropping speed. Nope. I don't have the cognitive like function to do anything productive if I stay up any later. I'll just sort of sit here doom scrolling and not really doing anything. So at that, I mean, if I'm going to be in that mental state anyway, I might as well just go to bed and get some rest and then play more tomorrow. You know, like I'll be fine. Got started late tonight because my daughter, she she's in her boundary pushing phase. So even though I'll tell her to lay down, lay on your pillow, get under the covers, get ready for bed, go lay down, she keeps giggling and getting up anyways, and you know, hee, and then scampering about. And then when I reinforce that boundary of no, it is bedtime, you need to go to bed, because whenever y'all don't go to bed when I tell you to, you wake up late in the morning, and then that bleeds over into school days where it's a fight to get them up and ready on time. And then they're kicking and screaming and crying the whole time because I know I want to get up and I don't want to go to school. Like, well, if you just gone to bed when I told you to, this wouldn't be happening. That was my. Some nights they'll, my, my son will sit up just talking to himself or at the wall. I don't know, but he's talking and he thinks he's quiet and he thinks he's whispering, but he's talking full volume. he's he's thinking he's quiet and he's not. And he turns 8 on the 7th. So here this next week. God, he's already 8. Really into Pal World and all that fun stuff. I'm trying to think of like what to like get him as a gift that I think he's really gonna like. I kind of want to get him a game on his Steam Deck that I also have that we can actually play together instead of just sharing it. Because with the family share on Steam, he and I can't play at the same time. But if I purchase the game on his account, he'd have a copy and I'd have a copy, maybe of like Dinkum or something like that, you know, that we can play together. That's one thing he's always asking me is if I can play a game with him instead of, because he plays games that are in my library. I mean, on one hand, I want to leave it up to him, but on another, I I don't know. Um, what happened? Oh. Mm, mm. I don't know what game he'd rather play because he plays between Jurassic World Evolution 2, Pal World, and Dinkum, and he really likes Dinkum. Um, but I don't know. I'm having to like. He hasn't really been playing Pal World lately either, but he really does like Dinkum. So I was like, maybe I'll just get him his own copy of Dinkum, and then we can play together on like a little server. Um, and I've been thinking, well, why don't I get him like his own copy of maybe someday getting him his own copy of Dune because he likes Dune. He likes to watch me play, but I don't think he's ready for this type of game. It's a bit too intense of a survival game for him. Like my guild leader's daughter, she's like a year and a half older than my son, and she plays Dune. She doesn't really know what she's doing. She doesn't do voice chat or anything like that, but she plays with her dad. Um, and it's just like something fun to do together. So maybe in a couple years. But I think that'll be it for my stream tonight just because I'm already tired, you know. But I'm kind of like out of things to do for the evening until that flower sand field resets. And I really, as much as I would like for us to be first place on the Lance Ride contribution list, we're only second place. I'm just not really into grinding missions for farming Lance Ride contribution. So I think I'm just going to go read a book and go to bed. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Have a good night.